Hi Aries, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. Here to do your weekly reading. All right, so this week we're going to take a look at what they would tell you and why, or what they want to say to you. Doesn't matter at what stage in the relationship you're in or what stage of separation you're in, doesn't matter. All right. This is what they would tell you, and then I'll pull some cards as to why they want to tell you this. Okay, and then I'm pulling 3 Lenormand cards. And then 1 Romance Angels card. And just to let you know, this Saturday, November 23rd, I am offering same-day readings if that's something that you're interested in. Last time, it was very successful. I enjoyed doing it very much, but I am shortening the window of time that you can request. So it'll be from 5 a.m. until 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so New York, all right? For those of you that are further away than New York. All right, so let's take a look what this person wants to say to you and why. Ooh, Page of Cups. So this person's heart is, when you're around, this person's heart flutters, okay? They would love to be able to tell you that that they have a lot of romantic intentions, a lot of romantic feelings towards you. And that would apply whether you're in a marriage, in a relationship. A lot of people don't take the time to do this a lot when, they've moved along in a relationship. I feel like this person feels like they want to tell you that they want to either start being romantic with you or they want more romance, in this current relationship or connection. Queen of Swords. All right, so they want to tell you that the reason they might not, or they struggle being romantic with you, is because they've done that before. And they've learned some hard lessons because they've spoken up before. They might have felt like they made a fool of themselves. They might have felt like it wasn't received well, or it wasn't accepted, or they were rejected right out. But they've learned to watch what they say. And if you're ever around children and you see, how free they are to say whatever it is they want to say, sometimes, it's brutal truth. But they feel free and safe to say whatever it is they need to say. As we go through life, there are instances and circumstances that can really squash that freedom of feeling free to say what you want to say. There's lots of instances like that, especially with the way things are today. And I feel like that's what this person is trying to tell you. They want to be free to be able to say what's in their heart, but because of, they've gotten this sword quite a few times, it's more difficult for them than you might think. Okay, we're not doing reversals. Okay, so we have the Empress. This person sees you, and you know, the higher the what am I trying to say? You know, the more this person puts you on a pedestal, the harder this is for them. Very, very difficult. Okay, so this person sees you as potentially that ideal person, you know, and it might be because you're already in their life and you've lived a certain amount of life with them, or it's because they want you in their life. They see you as a match for them. They see you as somebody that would nurture them, grow this connection, okay? Or, you know, if this is a marriage, they might be looking back on how they used to see this and they want to recapture it. Nine of Wands. This is a card of somebody that has some battle wounds, okay, which is showing up in the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands. This person really, you know, tends to hunker down, and they avoid saying the things that might retract back onto them, okay? They avoid vulnerability. And, you know, that's what they would tell you. They avoid vulnerability. Not because they don't have the feelings, but because of what's happened in the past that's hurt them. But they see you as somebody that can nurture and grow the connection between the two of you. For sure. The Moon. They know that they're mysterious to you in some ways. They know that their cards are not out on the table, so to speak. And I don't feel like they're quite sure as to how to fix this. They think that you might think that they are being secretive with you, when in actuality, it's really fear of, I feel like this is a strong fear of rejection. That's what they're fearing here, and they wish they could tell you that. All right, so let's clarify here. I want to clarify the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Moon. Queen of Swords clarified by the World. So they know that if they were to really speak this Page of Cups, like what's in their heart, they know that it would bring satisfaction to both of you. But it's like this Queen of Swords, while very, very truthful, okay, definitely worries about what will cut her more than what will satisfy her. This can also mean that this attitude or the attitudes that this person has built up over time might be coming to an end. Nine of Wands clarified by Page of Wands. This person is dying to get past their fear. I really feel like that. Page of Wands is facing this card and this card are both facing the past. So I feel like this person is really trying to deal with how the past has affected them, including this Queen of Swords too is kind of going in that direction. But this Page of Wands says, you know, I want to explore a new way of how I can express myself and be comfortable with it and not be stuck in this Nine of Wands, hunkering down and constantly protecting myself energy, you know, allowing myself to be vulnerable. Moon clarified by strength. That's what this person wants to see strength in themselves. And again, looking towards the past, really reflecting on what they can do to fix this so they can move forward and be a little bit more vulnerable to people and trust that what they say isn't going to be, you know, he's not going to be cut off at the knees just by speaking what he feels. I feel like that's the person that you're dealing with. So they might have a very hard outer shell. They might not be somebody that talks a lot. You know, they might be somebody that goes inward, somebody that's, you know, that's more the observer at the party because they don't want to say the wrong thing. That's where that comes from. Okay, so let's see why this person is the way they are. Because they love you. This is the bouquet. This is love and romance. Again, the deeper the feelings the person has, you know, the harder it is to be vulnerable because of that fear of rejection. All right, so we have the significant male here, okay? What is this significant male looking at? Love and romance. So when we're looking at why this person is fearful, it could have been because of a significant male in their past that, you know, wouldn't validate this person's feelings or made them feel, you know, bad because they were making themselves vulnerable. Okay, and then we have the mice, which is just something that has been, you know, this didn't happen to this person overnight. Okay, it's something that's been gnawing away at this person's, you know, core for a long time that has made them fearful of vulnerability. All right, so we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel like that's what this person is trying to do, okay? I feel like they're aware that this might be an issue for them, okay? All of these cards are looking right at this Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is looking towards the future. This significant male is looking towards the past. It could be because of other romantic relationships that went south that have gnawed away at this person, or this could be that this significant male is has been affected by any type of relationship, maybe parental relationship that was hurtful to the core of who they were as they were growing up and made them feel uncomfortable to speak, okay? But this is just a fear of speaking feelings and making themselves vulnerable. I feel like it's that simple. You know, and when this person clearly decides that the love is greater than the fear, you know, that's when they're going to take steps outside of, that's when they're going to gain this strength. so they don't appear like the moon to everybody. This person appears like the moon. You know, when people talk about this person, it's like, you know, what's going on with that person? You know, I don't know what he does outside of work. I don't know, you know, who his friends are. I don't know where his family lives. I don't really know anything about this person. This person's a bit of a mystery. Okay? He's not a mystery on the inside, though. Or she. He or she. Okay? All right. Aries, that is what I have for you. Again, if you want to partake in the same day readings on November 23rd, all you got to do is reach out and I'm here for you. But again, I'm shortening the window of requests from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because I want to make sure I can get everybody's done. Okay? All right, guys, that's what I have. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.